keeping up with our motto that learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with a remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students!
Hello students, a warm welcome to all of you. My name is Neha Shetty from Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Here we are for subject games and the topic for today is badminton part 2.
This video includes equipment and the equipments are rackets, grip, shuttlecock, net and shoes.
Equipment. Rackets. Badminton rackets are lightweight with the top quality rackets weighing between 70 and 90 grams, that is 2.4 to 3.3 ounces, not including grip or strings. They are composed of many different materials ranging from carbon fiber composite to solid steel, which may be augmented by a variety of materials. Before the adoption of carbon fiber composite, the rackets were made of light metal such as aluminium. Earlier, rackets were made of wood. Cheap rackets are still often made of metals such as steel, but wooden rackets are no longer manufactured for the ordinary market because of their excessive mass and cost. Nowadays, nanomaterials such as fullerene and carbon nanotubes are added to the rackets, giving them greater durability. Grip. The choice of grip allows a player to increase the thickness of their racket handle and choose a comfortable surface to hold. A player may build up the handle with one or several grips before applying the final layer. Players may choose between the variety of grip materials. The most common choices are PU synthetic grips or toweling grips. Grip choice is a matter of personal preference. Players often find that sweat becomes a problem. In this case, a drying agent may be applied to the grip or hands. Sweat bands may be used. The player may choose another grip material or change their grip more frequently. There are two main types of grip, replacement grips and over grips. Replacement grips are thicker and are often used to increase the size of the handle, and over grips are thinner, that is less than 1 mm, and are often used as a final layer. Many players, however, prefer to use replacement grips as the final layer. Toweling grips are always replacement grips. Replacement grips have an adhesive backing, whereas over grips have only a small patch of adhesive at the start of the tape and must be applied under tension. Over grips are more convenient for players who change their grips frequently because they may be removed more rapidly without damaging the underlying material. Shuttlecock. The shuttlecock is a feathered projectile whose unique aerodynamic properties cause it to fly differently than balls used in most racket sports. A shuttlecock with an open conical shape. The cone is formed from 16 overlapping feathers embedded into a rounded cock base. The cock is covered with a thin layer or synthetic material. Synthetic shuttles are often used by the recreational players to reduce their costs as feathered shuttles break easily. These nylon shuttles may be constructed with either natural cock or synthetic foam base and a plastic skirt. Badminton rules also provide for testing a shuttlecock for correct speed. To test the shuttlecock, hit a full underhand stroke which makes contact with the shuttlecock over the back boundary line. The shuttlecock shall hit an upward angle and in a direction parallel to the sidelines. A shuttlecock of the correct speed will land not less than 530 mm and not more than 990 mm short of other back boundary line. Net. Net plays an important role in badminton matches. The Badminton World Federation's Law of Badminton provide a specific standards for net height, width and construction. An official badminton net must measure 5 feet high in the center and 5 feet 1 inch at the sides. The net attaches to vertical posts on either side of the court. The net should measure 30 inches from bottom to top and must consist of a uniform dark colored mesh. The net should have a white tape running along the top to make the net's full height visible to the players and officials.
Shoes. Badminton shoes are lightweight with soles of rubber or similar high grip, non marking materials. Compared to running shoes, badminton shoes have a little lateral support. High levels of lateral support are useful for activities where lateral motion is undesirable and unexpected. Badminton, however, requires powerful lateral movements. A highly built up lateral support will not be able to protect the foot in badminton. Instead, it will encourage catastrophic collapse at the point where the shoe support fails and the player's ankles are not ready for the sudden loading, which can cause sprains. For this reason, players should choose badminton shoes rather than general trainers or running shoes, because proper badminton shoes will have a very thin sole, lower a person's center of gravity, and therefore result in fewer injuries.